Go live. Hi, everybody. I'm so excited to be here. And you know what? Excited and magical. You'll find that those are two of my go-to words because of how I step into my life. Actually, maybe I should explain that first. We have a real interesting choice. In our belly is where our most intimate guide, the little you, lives, the inner child, the small self. And in that belly area, there's this very thin line. And with this very thin line, we always feel this incredible energy that's there. Oftentimes, though, we can mistake the energy of that for anxiety and fear when sometimes the simple thought of choosing to step into our life that it changes into excitement instead of that fear. What's really kind of interesting about that is that you can actually feel that little you, that inner child, choosing which side of that string, that rope to be on, and invite that portion of yourself, invite you to step into your life. Okay, today I'm doing readings on white light oracle. uh, that's whether somebody shows up or not, because I'll do a general reading, or I'll do a past, present, and future reading, or I'll do a reading on the different chakras, depending on how that goes. The reason I wanted to come on here was to talk about choices, and I already did explain one of those choices, that it is energetically as easy as saying I'd like to step into my life, and you change how you're feeling in your belly. In fact, you will actually um, noticeably feel a difference in your thoughts when you choose to step into the excitement of your life rather than to fall back in the fear of what's going on. Okay. The other thing is here we are in 2023. We have a lot of energy happening with the moon, with the stars, with the planets, astrologically in our human design. I'm really starting to delve into human design. And what the energy is that's coming up is there's a big transition happening again on Earth. We experienced a really major, drastic one in 2020. I'm unsure that it will make an appearance like it did in 2020 with COVID. This one is going to be a little bit different. However, uh, how are you moving forward in your life? What are you stepping into in your life? You'll notice I say a lot about that: stepping into, stepping in, stepping in, stepping in. I tend not to fall back, because what does it feel if you're falling back? It feels scary, right? So step in, step in, step in. Bear with me here as I see in the direction that we're going with this. I've been watching some really interesting things, and I've been listening to very interesting things, and the synchronicities that are happening right now are fantastic. Meaning that there was something that popped up in my feed in Facebook the other day around the time of the sixth sun. This is something that I watched at great length, and I listened to them time and time again when they first came out. If you have ever had the opportunity to hear this series, it's 8 videos. You know what I'm talking about magic. If you have missed the opportunity so far, I definitely recommend looking up Time of the Sixth Sun. There on Facebook. There, you could also look it up on YouTube. You could probably find it in all different kinds of places. Use a search engine. Time of the Sixth Sun. Uh, what's unfolded from there, though, are the other things that I've been watching on Netflix. And you'll notice I'm using a lot of different areas. I'm not just honing in on one spot. In Netflix, there was this beautiful series called The Ancient Apocalypse. Then the Time of the Sixth Sun showed up on my Facebook feed the other day, and I jumped on watching their introductory of this video that was it was a um, I don't even know what the words were that I want to use, but it had bits and pieces from some of the stuff that they'd already put out there, as well as new pieces in this. And it was just very, very empowering to listen to it and feel the energy of what I set for an intention moving into this year. And that intention moving into this year was to accelerate my spiritual journey. And that has been happening because I set that course. I listened to Tyler Pierce, the vegan cyclist. I watch his videos. I've watched his videos in great length over the last year. I'm not sure that I'm even caught up to all of them, but I definitely love all the wisdom that he has in every single one, the little snippets of advice that he has. Uh, Also, his Impossible Routes with Jeremiah Bishop are fantastic. They're like, if you want to talk about first of all, human endurance, but also to the state of mind and mindset. That is so critical. And that's how I have moved my life forward, is with mindset choices, right? Making the decision that this is what I want to be, and then things moving me towards that is very powerful. Have I spoken enough about choices? Oh, the other piece that I want to talk about is wellness and what's going on when you're feeling ill. There have been a few members in my community going through different things, whether they're grief, whether they're illnesses, whether it's been lingering effects of COVID. Some of these things are the things that our human body definitely experiences. And I do recommend that you get looked at from a doctor so that you have all the necessary tools that your human body needs and requires. This is not in replace of medicine, Western medicine, or any other medicine. This is just an additional piece to that. Oftentimes, there is an energy piece going along with it. Our body will jump into that physical stuff, but there's an energy piece to this. So what I'm going to use as an example is the last few days, my husband has been very sick. He's been sneezing, he's been coughing, he's been, well, not so much coughing, sneezing, snorting, chills, fever, lots of rest, lots of fluids, and generally feeling unwell. I got that for maybe 6 or 7 hours yesterday. He was on day 3. I got it for maybe 6 or 7 hours yesterday. I listened to my body. I went down and I slept for a good solid 3 hours. It was really intriguing. I woke up feeling kind of still. We both went to bed last night, and then this morning when I got up, we both felt markedly better. Like his had broken and I felt like way better. I don't feel 100%. I've got a little nagging this or that, but I definitely feel like 90% better than I did for those 6 or 7 hours yesterday. I, though, tap into the energy of, okay, what am I experiencing? Yes, I'm in the energy of what's going on with my husband, but also, too, there's this energy of, I got to move my Apple Watch. I've got to stand up. There's also this energy of, why is my body needing rest? I am a light being. I am soul energy. I am part of this beautiful unified space, unified thinking, collective energy, however you want to word it, whether you think it's something powerful or not. When we step into the energy of that being for the highest good, for the most benevolent reasons, and the greatest good of all, it's really quite incredible how empowering that is when we know so much more about that, okay? So I really recognize that those 6 or 7 hours of downtime was actually my energy body as well, acclimating to the shifts and the changes in the energy that I have asked in to accelerate my spiritual journey. And the little pieces that are dropping in, the things that are showing up on my radar are empowering me in that move. But my body has to acclimate to this as I'm moving towards a light body, a soul energy body versus the human essence of that. So I'm hoping that you found some positive information in this already. If it resonates with you, yay! Write it down in the comments what resonated. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. I'm not here to dictate to you. I'm giving you another option. That's all I'm doing. So I'd like to do a reading from the White Light Oracle. I mentioned that there's probably, you're probably going to catch this on a replay. So as I'm tapping into the energy of these cards, I'm first of all clearing myself. I'm clearing your energy. Yes, you. I'm clearing the energy of the past, present, and future, as well as anybody past, present, and future who may be witnessing this video live or on a replay. Because this information is timeless. You know, the reality of our soul energy is there's no time. It's all about space. It's all about at once, the now, right? So that's what I'm stepping into the energy of, is that this is timeless information. So I'm going to do, it's interesting because I was feeling the energy of the past, present, and future, but I'm also feeling the energy of maybe the chakras. And I want to, you know, I've been working with 8 or 9 main chakras. I know that we usually work with 7 main chakras, but I'm working with 8 or 9, and that's the Earth Star chakra, which is beneath the feet, the root chakra, which is at the pelvis, the tailbone, the sacral chakra, which is in your abdomen, the solar plexus chakra, which is in your belly, the heart chakra, the throat chakra, third eye, and then the pineal, which is between your crown and third eye where they meet, and then your crown chakra. So I've been working with the energy of all those for quite some time. In fact, they're all in my book, The Spiritual How To, which is available on Amazon. So I'm just going to do a quick reading through each one of those. And this is about the choices we can make, and moving forward in a powerful way. Know that this is always being done for the highest good, for the most benevolent reasons, and the greatest good. We're all asking that the mind, body, and soul are open to receiving, are open to healing. Beautiful. And this is the Earth Star chakra. So that's that one that's beneath the feet. And energetically, it's just this wisdom of this woman. Like you could just feel Mother Earth energy here. This is card number 6. So this is also about community, or some people might use the word tribe. It could be community, family, support, angelic support, whatever that is. But feeling into the energy of this card, and this is Mother Earth taking care of that Earth Star chakra for you. So feeling the energy of connection. I actually have to look this up because I'm unfamiliar with this person's name as well. And it'll probably tell me how to pronounce it in here, so bear with me. No, it does not tell me how to pronounce it in here. So Shekinah is a Hebrew word that translates as a dwelling place of the divine. We're talking about the Earth Star chakra. We're talking about that which is beneath the earth, beneath the surface. So I love the energy of the dwelling place of the divine, that we're stepping into the choices that are made. How are we connecting with Mother Earth? Okay. It's the embodiment of light. That gravitational pull is what I want you to feel into and recognize first. And that vibrancy of the light energy that's coming with that Earth Star chakra. Just feel into the power of the light in that. Okay, beautiful. I'm going to keep this brief because, as I said, currently there doesn't appear to be anybody on here. So this is now the root chakra. I love this. This is the deer of Delta. The deer is a very important guide of mine. Just take a look at the card. Take a look more closely at the magic that's in the card itself. The vibrancy of what's being shown on the skin, the fur of the deer. So this is about balance. We're coming up into the root chakra, and there's that 2 and the 6. It's about balancing our community, balancing our family. We're not the people that are responsible for that, but it's in how we let go of the energy of that which doesn't serve us. What I mean by that is letting go of what you feel are lower vibrational or negative energy, the ones that are possibly pulling you in a direction that you would rather move away from rather than into. So that's where that finding balance is. What type of community are you surrounding yourself with, right? And 8 is creating. 2 and 6 come together as 8, and it's that creating yourself together. What I can feel the energy of this as well is the new growth, as well as that which is already there. So this is your new habits, really understanding your new habits and what do you want to teach? What would you like to teach other people in a positive manner moving forward, right? That's what's coming through in that sacral chakra, that creative center. Root chakra, the root chakra, the stability. Thank you guys. The stability of the deer there, the ability to witness something and to hold on and wait before deciding whether to step into or if you need to move away from. That's what's coming up in that root chakra. So the sacral chakra, this is our creative center, the telepathy of Terra Mater. 3, 6. So there's that 6 again. Notice how much community is important with us, and that's finding people who resonate with your energy or the people that you'd rather surround yourself with. I think that's one of the most important things is who are you surrounding yourself with that's going to help move you forward in powerful ways, right? I know my wizard that's up here, it's been out in my living room for almost a year and a half. And it literally asked to be moved into this room with me, to be present with me. And that's what I'm talking about, is what is the energy, what do you want around you to empower you? So that's what's coming up. I'm also being directed to look into this. 3-6 is, again, 3 is that past, present, and future. 6 is that community support. And 3 and 6 is the end of a cycle. Number 9, the end of a cycle, right? What are you ready to let go of to help yourself move forward? 36. Okay. What does this card want to tell us? And it's about Mother Earth. So it's so interesting that we tapped into Mother Earth with the very first card, the embodiment of light in our Earth Star chakra, and now it's the telepathy of that gravitational support is coming through with this. Notice it's that woman again, and now she's not only shining her light on your Earth Star chakra, but she's shining it up to you as well. So feeling the power of that. And I love that deer is in between there, because that's such a beautiful nature, Mother Nature creature as well. Great spiritual development. So we're now talking about how we're in that sacral chakra area. So this is where we're making the choices. We're making the choices to be doing things for the highest good, for the most benevolent reasons, and the greatest good of all. We're making the choices to for instance, I tell this story of watching a woman cross the street and how incredibly powerful she was, how confident she was. And I made the choice then to be like her. And I really feel that I've started to embody that, the confidence that I feel within myself. It wasn't the next day I felt confident. No, I was working towards that. So what are you working towards with this? That's what's coming through. It's that spiritual development, that development that's moving you forward. Okay. So we're now, so what chakra are we in? We've done 3 chakras. Yeah, we're now up into the solar plex energy, the ocean of emotion. That's where you can make the decision to fall back in fear or step into your life. And this is the modulator, that number 28, 28, epsilon modulation. Epsilon modulation. So another woman card. So notice that this feminine energy is very, very powerful. We are in the time of the sixth sun. You heard me mention the time of the sixth sun. What that means is that we are moving into a 5,200-year cycle. And yes, mankind has been here for a very long time. In fact, mankind was here for sure in the last 5,200-year cycle. And even probably, yes, even in the one before. Thank you, guys. Because I know that we are dated back at least 12,000 years of being able to create things in a way that we're well beyond caveman. What's energetically coming up is that the time of the sixth sun, which we're in currently, is this magnetic energy is coming through. Also, too, it is about the feminine side of ourselves, whether we are a male or female gender. It's about the feelings, really understanding the feelings. A lot more men are coming online now, and that's what's so beautiful about this. So this is that solar plexus energy, and what are we stepping into, right? And the beginning of a cycle. I love that. 2, 8 becomes 10, which is the beginning of a cycle. Let me see what it wants to tell us. Reaching inspired spiritual heights requires commitment to developing powerful, deep roots. So back to that Earth Star chakra and the root chakra, right? And that female energy that's holding us to the ground. That's not necessarily tying us down, but is empowering us. Feel the vibration of Mother Earth. Allow yourself to feel grounded in your feelings. Because the sooner you acknowledge your feelings, you're no longer shutting yourself down. You're no longer shutting out the good things that can come to you, because you're acknowledging those feelings. That's what's come through with this. Okay. Although the flash of stunning insight happens in an instant, it follows a complex orchestration of purification and preparations. So there is a genius in patience and perseverance. So it's like one step at a time, right? Acknowledge your emotions, acknowledge your feelings. And in the acknowledgement, recognize where they are in your body and who they may be attached to. Are they yours or are they somebody else's? That's the most powerful message in that solar plexus energy. Also in that solar plexus energy is the connection with that root chakra. So it's just continuing. That feminine energy is coming up big. Moving into the heart chakra next. Yeshe. You guys, the way these words are. This is card number 33, and it's 333 is the energy. So mega threes. Threes mean so many different things. You can feel the tiger energy in this. And again, this is another land-based creature, right? Just feeling the power of tiger. Tiger feels quite okay being a solitary creature, but it's also very aware of its strength in numbers. It's very aware of its own personal strength. 333, past, present, future, beginning, middle, and end, mind, body, and spirit. The Holy Spirit, those three. Man, oh man, I should have these all written somewhere. Mine, yours, ours. The Holy Spirit, the God, and Jesus Christ. I believe that's the Holy Trinity, whatever the Holy Trinity is. And I apologize to anybody who takes offense in my unable to come up with those like that. What else is there? I said past, present, future, beginning, middle, and end into infinity and beyond. There's the me, myself, and I. There's the little you, the physical body, and the higher self. So there's a lot of energy coming in with this. And this is in our heart chakra. So it's where all things come together. All things coincide in that, right? What else wants to come through with this beautiful card? 33. Yeshi Sogyal. It's a guardian for humanity, an emanation of the compassionate goddess of peace, prosperity, and long life, known as White Tara. It's the medicine of spirit tiger. Her presence in a reading indicates that a boldness of spirit and a willingness to engage your challenges will create the path to an inevitable success. And that's what I've been talking about is choices, the choices that we make. In the solar plexus, we were asked to acknowledge our feelings. How do you want to feel? That's the energy of this card. Embolden yourself. Step into the energy of how do I want to feel? And this isn't about being enforced. This is about, I want to feel good. I want to feel joy. I want to feel happiness. I want to feel successful. I want to feel abundant. Abundance comes in many different forms, right? So that's what this tiger is showing up for in our heart chakra. Throat chakra, speaking personal truth. Garuda Saparna, number 42. There's that community, but also foundational energy. I love this because now we're taking flight. Notice that all the other things were internal or earth-based. Now we're speaking our personal truth. This gives us the ability to take flight, to move up into the upper echelons of the energy, moving from third dimension into fourth and fifth and further. Fourth dimension is that period. Okay, let me take a step back. Third dimension is the energy of right here, that earth energy, what we're doing as a human being in our physical human body. Fourth dimension is where we're doing that transitioning. We're doing things like this, listening to readings, listening to meditations, doing breath work. Fifth dimension is where we are really feeling that state of calmness. We're walking in awareness way more frequently. And it's not awareness of all the negativity, but the awareness of the incredible things that are going on, okay? So cultivate confidence in yourself. That's what's coming through. I love this card for your throat chakra. You have the inner spiritual power to deal wisely and effectively with any situation. Be strong in your own innate nature, the kindness that is within you, okay? Reflect upon what action feels best for you to take and then follow through with decisiveness. So there may be things that you've attempted to do in the past. Notice I didn't use the word try. There are things that you have attempted to do in the past. Know that you actually did do them. Now it's creating the consistency. Okay, so the things that you have attempted in the past that you had hoped would work, they likely will work. It's creating the consistency now. Do it again and again and again. Break the old habit of letting go and quitting. Okay, that's what's coming up in your throat chakra. Powerful. Coming up into your third eye chakra. I'm having a lot of fun with this, you guys. Is the magnetism of Eros. Number 1, that power of self. And look at the energy of that. I love this. because I actually feel the energy of that third eye and how it's like almost like a seashell, that like the conch shell when it's twisting in. That's what's happening here too. You can feel the energy of that power, putting that at the third eye. Like look at the power that's coming into your third eye, right? So it's that awareness of what's out there, that awareness of what's out there. I'm going to give you a little bit more deeper reading into what that means as well. All the way back, all the way back. Where is this? The messages, right? Trust in what your heart yearns for without concern about how it will manifest. I love that. I know I heard something yesterday that said that actually it was with Tyler Pearson, the vegan cyclist. I was watching a 4-year-old video where he was doing this race, and who he is today is a big testament to how he was listening to the things that he was saying back then. He was in a race, and he realized that where he was in the race, he had a choice. He could just, doodle or noodle, as he said, just, go out and ride the race, and it was what it was. Or he could put in the effort like he was going to be in a winning position in every race. And that type of commitment, when you decide that I'm going to step into this to be the best of myself in every aspect, when I do anything, if I choose to step into it in empowerment instead of just lying along, it is really remarkable what happens. And that's what this card is saying. The magnetism of this. When you step into something empowered, you're bringing power back to you as well. Okay, very, very powerful. I'm going to see if there's anything else that wants to come up with that. That which appears out of reach or unavailable to you is closer than you realize. Reach out for what your soul wants and needs. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, for only then can you truly be held. So feeling into what you want and feel. This is the thing. Feminine energy is coming up. We want to feel. So whatever you want to feel this year, right? Wow. Pineal chakra, this is that one that's between your crown and your third eye. It's a filtration system. Bath. I love these words. Bath, coal. So this is how everything is coming in and it's being deciphered. In fact, what's so wild about this is the positioning of some of this stuff. It just feels very much like the pineal chakra area being truly magnified. I'm looking at this card and just feeling so much power in this. I'm going to bring it closer and see if it will... Oh, yeah, look at that. Feel the power of her. Wow, hey? I love that this is an infinity card, and we're talking about the pineal chakra. I'm really glad I came on here and did this with you guys today, whether you're here with me or energetically. It's just really, really beautiful. So this card, seek the simplicity of the deepest truth of your heart. You know what? The pineal chakra is a filtration system. Seeking the simplicity. What do you want to feel? Speak that. Speak that to yourself. You don't necessarily have to go to everybody out there. This is what I want to feel. Speak it to yourself. How do you want to feel? Okay. You have a powerful voice which can foster healing and wisdom. This is a mysterious creature. She is an angel known as the divine oracle, the divine daughter of the divine voice, the pure and true sound of spirit. When she whispers to your heart, you feel an inner knowing, a truth. To honor the inner knowing likely requires a confrontation of fear or moving in an unexpected direction. Even so, the deep resonance of her truth is more powerful than the resistance we may initially feel as we let go of our limited perspectives and allow ourselves to be guided by spirit, breaking old habits and creating new ones. Wow. Bath, cleansing, right? And our crown chakra, last card. I so far 22, finding that ultimate balance. And the amount of feminine energy in these cards is just absolutely magical. And look at that's crown chakra. Look at the crown energy that's coming from that and divinely supported. Like, look at all the magical energy that's around this beautiful soul. And that soul is you, right? 22. Let me just go and grab this. A way through the struggle has already been created for you, and you are being led onto that path. In fact, I watched this video of Tyler Pierce's The Vegan Cyclist, and this was a video that he created last year. I believe it was a year old. The video that I just alluded to, that was 4 years old, he says almost the exact same thing in both of these videos about making the decision to be something and then becoming that. It's already there. When you decide that you're going to be a confident person, you already are. Now you break the habits that weren't letting you be that confident person. It's like you already are that confident person. Step into the energy of that. Step into that in powerful ways. I don't even know how to explain this. I just know that when I saw that woman walk across the road and she was all confidence, she exuded confidence. That's what I wanted to be, and that's what I am now. It was many years ago that I saw her. It took a little bit for me to get there, but I knew that that was within me. That's the message right there. It's within you. It is within you, okay? Feel the power of that crown chakra, okay? Focus on what connects you to your heart and grounds you to the simplicity of spiritual truth, which in practice is the practice of love, kindness, and peace. This will allow for successful progress in the material world without disturbing the sanctity of your soul. Thank you, guys. That was extremely magical. I really, really enjoyed that. Have a wonderful day.